Hey friends, Kevin Gehring here, your Sacramento, Stockton area realtor and lender, here with this week's real estate report. Well, looking at the chart, we do have some changes this week. Well, maybe that's not so surprising. There's an awful lot going on this week in the world with our elections and everything else, but let's take a look at the chart here. Notice, let's see, the first thing I want to look at right here is the amount of available homes. Now, I've been talking about this for weeks, wondering if I could say the other shoe is going to drop, and it looks like it's starting to. We are in a period of cyclical reduction of the amount of available homes on the market. That's the green line. This is normally the time of year where we see it start to decline. And we started declining way in earlier this year when we should have seen these numbers going way up. Now we've come all the way down here. We're going to see it decline worse as we get into the winter. I was hoping that it wouldn't really go down much more, that we've kind of already seen the bottom, but it looks like I know there's plenty of room to go down. I was hoping that it wouldn't, but it is kind of starting to drop. And at the same time, we can look at the blue line, which is our pending sales. This is the fourth week in a row we've saw a reduction in pending sales. And along with that, this is the third week in a row, this gold line here, yellow line, the third week in a row that I'm seeing a reduction in the median sales price. Now, what does this really mean? What's going on? Well, we can look at the numbers and we know that it's the cyclical time. We're going to see a reduction of homes on the market. We come as it gets colder, the holiday season, that's just going to happen. But if you're out there in the trenches, actually working with buyers and sellers, I got to tell you, it's still very much a seller's market. If the home is priced correctly, it's going to move fast. So I'm still seeing multiple offers on every single home out there that's priced well. What I'm not seeing, though, are the homes that are overpriced. They're just not getting the attention. They're not getting the offers. I've said this a lot. I'll say it again. Buyers, by and large, are smart people. If you're a buyer, you know what I'm talking about, right? You still want a deal, or you're not willing to grossly overpay for a house. Now, a lot of buyers will say, okay, I understand the market's going up. This house may be worth $350,000. Let's push it to $355,000. We'll pay a little bit more today to get into the house, secure the house. But that same house, nobody's going to pay $370,000, $380,000 for it. It's just going to sit there. So I tell you that, and I also will tell you that I still see a lot of price reductions. So given right now that we have 2,700 homes on the market, this week we saw, let me get my number over here, price reductions. How many price reductions? Almost 300 price reductions out of those homes. So what's that, 10%? That's a lot, but if you go percentage-wise, it kind of matches up with what is normal. So that's just kind of a weird thing that we still have a lot of homes that are overpriced and have a price reduction because they're not getting the activity that we want, which proves that overpriced homes just don't get the offers. So that's what's going on this week. It'll be interesting to see, again, what's happening next week. Rates went down again, if you can believe this. Freddie Mac has reported the average rate right now, 2.78% on a 30-year fixed rate loan with 0.7 of a point. Again, I looked up a rate for today, and I'm shocked at 2.293, just blowing away the average rate. That's 2.293 with an APR of 2.421. So fantastic rate. Also interesting, I talked a lot about how the lenders and Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac had priced in a 0.5% hit to refinance cash out rates or refinance rates. A lot of lenders are starting to pull back. I'm starting to get calls from my reps saying, hey, Kevin, just want to let you know, we pulled that back. We want to offer more of incentive. I guess business is slowing up a little bit. There's a lot of competition. So, hey, the lenders still want to see you get into a fantastic rate that is really going to be the last rate you should ever need if it's done correctly. So that's it for this week. I hope to see you guys next week. Take care.